There are 4 essential elements that you must have in order to invest successfully in syndications. Number 1 is obviously money. That's an obvious one. But money is not enough in order to be successful. Maybe when markets are all rising like they did from 2012 all the way till 2020 and everything's going up, maybe all you need to do is have money. But in order to do it in a repeatable manner where you can create wealth perpetually, no matter what the market conditions, takes 4 essential things. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dr. Jonny Walker. I'm a successful endodontist with multiple dental practices, as well as a self-made multimillionaire in real estate investing. On this channel, we teach dentists and high net worth professionals on how they too can achieve financial freedom through passive investment in real estate. Since its inception in 2019, Walk of Wealth has gone on to invest in 870 apartment units valued at over $120 million. If you would like to learn more about how to invest alongside us, simply go to the description below and join our Wealthy Doctors Passive Investors Club. And of course, if you are liking this content, please share with anyone that you think would gain value from this. And of course, please let us know in the comments what we're doing right and of course what we're doing wrong, and maybe future topics that you'd like to see us cover. All right, let's get right to it. Number 1 is money. Now, this is obvious. Now, that's why we are Walk of Wealth. Most of our people are dentists, doctors, or very high income earning business owners. And so capital is something that a lot of us will make as a result of what we do as our high income earners. The key here is to invest consistently and invest often. When it comes to real estate, you don't wait to buy real estate, you buy real estate and wait. The second essential element is knowledge. You need to know how to invest in these syndications. When you are looking at a real estate deal or an opportunity or offering, what are you supposed to look at? What numbers are relevant? What's important? What's context? Do we know the jargon of real estate investment? Obviously, if it's a foreign world and it's a foreign subject, it can often look like another language. And then even if we can understand it, do we have the knowledge to evaluate whether it's a good deal or not? Does it have a chance of working? So this is what becomes the knowledge part of investing. Point number 3 is access to opportunities. This is a thing. A lot of our colleagues, doctors and dentists, we love to invest in real estate. We know that real estate has created more millionaires than any other business out there, and we would love to get more involved with real estate, but we just don't have the access to the opportunities. Deals don't come across our table while we're busy treatment planning an implant. We're not going to learn it at a CE course where we're learning some practice management tools. Now, the great thing about point number 2 and point number 3, if you have number 1, right? If you have money, what you can do is leverage others that have the knowledge and expertise on how to invest, as well as leverage others that have access to opportunities. That's what we do here at Walk of Wealth. We provide a trusted, vetted source of real estate opportunities because we're very good at doing due diligence on submarkets. We're excellent at doing due diligence on the operators and partners that we partner with. And we're excellent at underwriting deals and understanding what numbers are important, as well as what research needs to be done about the markets in order to make educated assumptions in our pro formas when analyzing real estate investments. So now we've removed the 3 barriers, right? 3 of the 4. So money, time, and knowledge you can do by leveraging others like groups like ours. And then the 4th one, even if investors have all 3 things, and I know investors that have the money and through their relationships also have access to deals, and they have the leverage of others that have the knowledge to invest intelligently. But the last thing that is probably the most difficult for many investors is the mindset. Somebody will know that an investment is a good deal. It sounds good. Their gut feeling says this is a good real estate deal. They're investing with people they know, like, and trust. right? They have advisors that they've identified these opportunities. They have access to a great deal. They have a lot of cash that's just sitting in the bank being eroded by inflation. They have a bunch of cash sitting in the stock market casino, which as we head into deeper recessions, who knows how long it'll take to rebound, and also provides no cash flow. And still knowing that real estate has created more millions than any other business, they still can't get over the hump of investing, right? We've been brainwashed to believe that money has to be in the stock market. At the very least, our retirement fund should be in a stock market, in a 401k or a SEP IRA, anything else we can play around with, but don't touch that money. Knowing that this is a farce, people still have trouble pulling the trigger and making an investment. I've seen this happen over and over with several investors. You can only become more successful if you continue to grow and expand yourself as a person, as your mindset, and see the world in a different light than you see currently. Tony Robbins said, the quality of your life comes from the quality of the questions that you ask. If you're asking yourself, how am I going to survive? How am I going to save up for retirement? If you're asking yourself questions like this, it leads to a scarcity mindset. If you're asking yourself more enlightened questions, such as, how am I going to achieve financial freedom? What am I going to do to achieve financial freedom? Listen to podcasts, get some education, just about even personal growth and transformation. I believe that's important, not just for your finances, but for your growth as an individual, so that you can live life to the maximum and live life to true abundance. And that can only be done by having an expanding mindset. So that part of it is really where a lot of investors get stuck. And unfortunately, that's one of the most difficult ones to overcome for some people. But I'm here to tell you, it's important that you do it because it can literally change your family's life. It's done it for me. You know, I used to work the 45, 50-hour weeks. I made the huge incomes, close to $1 million as an associate endodontist. But I didn't see my children on weekdays. You know, I didn't work out enough. I didn't eat right, didn't sleep enough. Now I work 20 hours a week. I take my kids to school every single day. I help my kids with homework, help my son work on his jump shot, take my daughter to her figure skating practice, have a date night with my wife once a week, as well as travel multiple exotic bucket list type vacations every year. And that's been afforded through real estate. It's the dentistry that allowed me to get access into investing because it allowed me to earn a handsome income. But it was the real estate that created the life of true freedom and true wealth. Rich versus wealth. Rich is measured in money, wealth is measured in time. All right, guys, I hope that helps. Hope you got a ton of value. Click on the next video for more wealth building strategies. And please share this with a friend. Please like and subscribe. I enjoy the feedback. I love doing this for you. I love doing this for us. If you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, we go together. That's it, baby. Walk of wealth. Let's go. Boom.